What's good, Rangers? It's your boy Rain, and today we're going to be watching, reacting, and reviewing the 2019 film Parasite. Now, I've never seen this movie before, so I'm really excited to watch it. I've heard great things about it. I guess more or less around the time the movie came out. I strictly remember hearing about it a lot during 2020 when COVID came out. So I assumed the movie was about COVID or something very similar. I guess it wouldn't be about COVID because I heard about it a lot in the beginning of 2020 and COVID just came out, so they wouldn't be able to make a movie that quick. But I think I remember someone specifically posting on one of their stories that the movie was eerily hinting towards COVID or something like that, or just like a crazy relevant time or something like that. So not really sure if I'm just misunderstanding what that post was, given that this was like 5 years ago at this point, or if this does have correlation or something similar of like an epidemic or some sort. But we're looking forward to watching this because I've never seen it before. I have no idea what this is about. I haven't read any descriptions or haven't watched any trailers because I don't want any hints or any spoilers of that sort. So just going into this totally blind, like I do for practically everything that I will react to on this channel. So I'm really looking forward to getting into it. But before we jump into it, if you love watching movies as much as I do, or if you get energized with watching other people's reactions like I do, or if you just want to show me your support, I highly recommend you subscribe to my channel. I have over 700 movies I'm interested in reacting to. I just need your help telling me what to prioritize. I highly recommend you check out my Patreon link down below where you see my full-length reaction. More to discuss at the end, but for now, let's lay back, kick our feet up, maybe grab some popcorn, and let's get into it. Parasite. So I have it in like a different language maybe.
반대 순서로도 해봐.
안 된다니까.
또 이거 다 안 되는 거야? 야, 김기태. 핸드폰도 다 끊기고. 응?
This is all related to them being poor, or like is it like a EMP outage of some sort?
예, 아버지. 와이파이 높게 들어야 돼, 높게.
I'm surprised the movie is so highly ranked. At least maybe not surprised in terms of IMDb perspective, but is that mold? But that so many people seen it because I feel like a lot of people haven't turned around yet for subtitles, so it's good. It's a good thing to see.
이거 커피 나라 투지.
You got a crap all the way up there. That's crazy.
뭐야, 나 완전 피지?
바싹 올라와 봐.
The people in the window gonna see your kneecaps and something else.
카톡 한번 확인해봐. 피자 시대 연락 준다 그랬거든.
피자 시대.
What are you reaching out for to Pizza Generation for? It looked like y'all need to save some money for some other stuff.
이 속도라면 오늘 중에 이거 다 끝낼 수 있을 것 같아.
What the? It's a pizza shop?
이 서서 하는구나. 이게
아우 얘
Oh.
뭐야?
Oh, maybe they're like starting a business.
요즘도 저런 걸 하네.
창문 닫아.
나도 봐. 짜로 집안에 소독도 하고 곱등도.
Leave it open, we'll get free extermination.
요새 곱등이 너무 많아.
Is that gonna be like a smart thing, or is that gonna backfire?
닫을까요?
I wonder if those bugs are like poisonous or something. But it's true though. He had a bugs in this thing, so yeah, like kill those bugs.
구체적으로 뭐가 문제예요?
예를 들면 여기 한 봐요.
Is that gonna be all in the boxes? So when people order food and they give it out, is that how it's gonna start?
이거 왜 튀어나와요? 답 안 거잖아요 지금. 아까 정체다 보니까 별로 이런 상태야. 중 하나는 불량인 거지.
25%.
정말 돈 10% 떼고 주겠다는 거예요 지금?
불량률에 비하면 페널티 적은.
Yeah, I think the extermination is gonna really
아 이거 얼마나 한다?
interfere with the boxes and create some contaminations of some sort.
아 이봐요. 이게 그렇게 간단한 문제가 아니야. 박스 하나하나가.
This might be like an epidemic or something starting from something else, but it might just be from that.
모처럼들 이렇게 둘러앉아가지고 보는 그 재개통 와이파이를 축하하며. 자,
Do they pay for Wi-Fi now, or
초저녁부터 좀.
도대체 왜 소변
is he throwing up because he's sick or because he's drunk?
아 그런 팻말을 보면은 더 싸우고 싶어진다니까 저는.
I feel like maybe because of the sickness. I think they.
문자 보냈잖아. 못 봤어? 죄송합니다. 식사 중에. 아니야, 이거 안 먹는 거 아니야.
오빠도
보자 그렇지. 뭐 집까지 찾아왔어. 너 주려고 이게
Is he embarrassed of how he's living?
기후 만나러 간다고 하니까 갖다 주라고 하셔가지고.
Oh, that's cool. Is that a shoe in the bottom?
야,
So I wonder what they're gonna spend their money on, because it seems like they need money and they also seem like they don't use it in the best places. So
때문에 부모님 얼굴도 뵙고 좋더라. 건강들 하시고.
건강은 하신데 일거리가 없으셔.
기정이도 그냥 집에 있냐? 학원 안 가고?
학원을 안 가는 게 아니라 못 가는 거죠.
look like he might be buying alcohol with the money he just earned.
부잣집 거예요. 돈도 많이 줘. 교환학생 가 있을 동안 잘 좀 보살펴줘.
너 학교에 친한 과 친구들 많잖아. 굳이 왜
Because you're smarter than them. Watch.
왜긴 왜겠냐. 난 상상만 해도 우리과 공대생 그 늑대색 기분이 너무 더러워.
I hate watching people spit. Makes you want to spit, like involuntarily.
나 진지해. 내후년에 걔 대학 입학하면 네가 잘 좀 챙겨줘라. 너라면 내가 진짜
So he's grooming her.
4번의 수능을 봤잖아? 어휘, 장문, 회화. 솔직히 씨발 잉글리시? 매일같이 술 처먹는 대학생 씹새끼들보다?
I knew he was better than them.
마무리. 어? 새빨간.
서울대학교 문서 위조학과 뭐 이런 거 없나? 기준이 얘 수석 입학하게.
얘 실력이.
아들 면접하러 가는데.
아들아, 아버지는
Wait, so is he doing the help with the pizza place and the tutoring?
저는 이게 위조나 범죄라고 생각하지 않아요. 저 내년에 이 대학 꼭 갈 거거든요.
너는 계획이 다 있구나.
서류만 좀 미리 짰다고 생각하고 있습니다.
Manifestation. Illegal, but I'll take it. Is this in Korea? I have no idea where this is based in.
누구세요?
안녕하세요. 저는 민혁군 소개로 오늘
아, 네네. 들어오세요.
네.
Looks like he's doing the tutoring thing first. Wonder what's gonna go on with the pizza thing. He told her he would come in tomorrow, right? Is this tomorrow? It has to be tomorrow, yeah. So, is she gonna like hit him up like, "Yo, you never pulled up," or is this gonna be like a little plot? Oh, this is the house of the.
정원이 너무 좋아요.
건축가 남근현재 선생님 아시나? 그분이 사시던 집이잖아요, 여기가. 그분이 다 직접 지으셨고.
What the hell shot that up there?
지금이야 뭐 보다시피 애들 사는 집이지.
They be hunting in there or something?
여기 앉아서 좀 기다리세요. 사모님 모시.
This is not like an epidemic movie. Is it like somebody rich and they be hunting people? Trying to get in that. Look at the poster. Okay, so that's what the family looks like. Damn, she bad.
사모님.
Toma. Is this the high schooler or is this the mom? I guess it's the mom. I assume there's the mom. She look kind of young.
전화 다혜나 만족도가 높았거든. 다혜 성적하고는 별개로. 뭔 얘긴지 아시죠? 아 진짜 너무 좋았어. 내년 수능 때까지 민혁쌤하고 계속 민혁쌤이 갑자기 유학을 간다니까 이건.
I feel like she wouldn't be opposed to her daughter dating him.
뭐 결국 이 얘기하려고 한 건데 저기 오늘 첫 수업 참관을 좀 해도 될까요? 풀타임으로 안 보고 싶어서 수업 어떻게 하시는지.
I feel like, and maybe I'm reading too much into it, but I feel like she's a little kinky. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like they might be onto some like rich family kinky stuff, or is this like, am I just reading too much into it? So you over here got men in the beginning talking about basically grooming her, waiting for her to graduate, and her mom seems really into men, like for her daughter. But I could just be totally like, I don't know. I'm trying to brainstorm. This could be completely wholesome and honorable, and I'm just like doing too much.
몇 박 동안 저랑 켰잖아. 심장이 거짓말을 못해. 시험이라는 게 뭐야? 앞으로 치고 나가는 거야. 그 리듬을 놓치면 완전 꽝이야.
See, I don't like how they talking about
관심 없어. 다혜가 이 시험 전체를 어떻게 치고 나가는 거야. 장악하는 거.
how aggressive he sounds. Like, I feel like this can be like an aggressive movie, like where people killing people. I don't know.
기세. 알겠어?
Because they had the arrows stuck on parts of the house too, so I don't know.
수업은 월수금 3번 2시간씩 괜찮죠? 민혁쌤 때랑 똑같이 하려다가 오늘 봐서 약간 올렸어요.
감사합니다.
A bit for inflation.
이제 정식으로 인사들 하세요.
Holy cow.
케빈 쌤이라 부르기로.
아이고
We'll call him Kevin.
수업 중에 출출하실.
What's his real name?
뭐 필요한 거 있을 땐 이분한테 나보다 더 전문가야.
Oh, it's just a kid. That makes me feel a little better, but
다송아 여기 인사드려. 선생님.
that's kind of cute, playing with the house lady.
내가 워낙 엉뚱하고 산만한 데다가 하지를 못하거든. 작년에 컵스카웃에 가입을 시켰어요. 집중하는 그런 걸 좀 배우라고. 근데
Where's her husband or partner?
역시 이 어른들의 관점으로는 이해를 못하는 거야. 다송이의 이 천체적인 감각을.
그래서 그런 건지
Is he making that up or he just kissing ass? I mean, like, is he kissing ass, making that up, or is he dead ass?
하나같이 한 달은 못 버티더라고요. 다송이가 워낙 통제가 안 되기도 하고.
He's gonna ask to control him, like, as another job.
사람 하나가 휙 하고 떠올랐는데 제시카. 아 맞다. 제시카 제 사촌의 과 후배 중에 걔 한국 이름이 뭐였더라. 뭐 아무튼
Yeah, it was Korean.
그때 응용 미술과 다니다가
He's making up a lie about his like sister or something, doing art or something like that.
어떤 분이실까?
만나보시겠어요? 근데 이 친구 약속 잡기 되게 어렵다던데.
Yeah, businessman.
제시카 외동딸 과선배는 김치모 그는 네 사촌.
They made their lie into a song to easily remember.
기대가 되네.
아니 근데 지금 말씀하신 것들은 벌써 느끼셨을 테니까
She's gonna be onto his lie.
나누시고 전 이만 다시 수업 올라가. 제시카 쌤도 다음에 봐요.
네, 감사합니다, 선배님.
Yeah, I feel like this is not related to epidemic at all.
다혜야 38번 지붕부터 하는 거 맞지?
She's gonna be like, that's your sister, right?
텐드라는 단어?
선생님, 그럼 질문 하나만 해도 돼요?
Or are you pretending it's not your sister?
정말 선생님 사촌의 과 후배 맞아요? 제시카 여자친구죠?
Oh, she's jealous. Yeah. I low-key might have thought that she might have been jealous when she first saw her, but I was like, nah, she can't be. She probably likes the other guy. Heart. Checking the pulse. Oh, she's saying he lying. What? Oh, whoa. Bro, she's so much younger than you, and men told you to. Hey, yo, what the?
내가 애가 좀
Yeah, this cannot be about an epidemic. What the hell?
다송아, 다송이 일어나, 다송아 일어나. 똥 코에.
님은 나가주세요.
예?
Look like he shrank from the side, but
수업 안 합니다.
didn't she have her own room?
보시다시피 애가 좀
내려가 계세요.
Oh, she about to beat his ass.
매실청 좀 드실래요? 꿀까지 풀어가지고 긴장
너무 좋아요.
Where's the husband or partner? So they like have a lot of extra resources. So it kind of gives a little credence to the whole epidemic thing. Like they have like a whole shelter if need be, but
벌써 끝내셨나 봐요.
어머님, 제 옆에 와서 좀 앉아보세요. 다송이는 올라가 있어.
what the heck?
다송이가 좀 전에 그린 건데요. 저 어머니랑 둘이서만 얘기 나누고 싶은.
Yeah, she
이분은 우리
아니요, 자리 좀 비켜줘요. 제가 아까 미술심리학, 미술치료 쪽으로도 말씀드렸죠.
she gonna make up a lie or she dead ass about like
솔직히 말씀을 드리면 들 수 있을지 없을지 그 부분을 꼭 짚고 넘어가야 될 것 같아요.
지금 갑자기 말씀드리기가 좀
괜찮습니다. 그림 우측하단 이쪽 부분을 신경 정신과적 징후가 잘 드러나는 곳으로 보.
But is she actually like intelligent with this stuff or I thought it was just a lie, but did they mention that she was actually like
저 그거죠.
아, 네, 맞습니다. 같은 존의 비슷한 형태.
oh maybe she is lying and just really good at it and just using that to trick her into hiring her and making it like urgent in a way.
이게 다 다송이 마음속의 블랙박스인 겁니다. 저와 함께 열어보시겠어요, 어머니?
열고 싶습니다, 선생님.
월화목금 주 4회
Yeah, I think this is all part of her plan. Okay.
단순한 과외 수업이 아니고 미술치료 개념이잖아요, 그쵸? 때문에 저의 급여가 상당히 높은 수준으로 책정이.
Yeah, I have feeling.
제가 더 감사하죠. 애기 아빠인가 보다.
So what happened in the first grade that she reacted so strongly?
다송이 미술쌤 제시카 쌤이라고 1, 2명이 제시카, this is 동이.
They're gonna end up having a relationship. Watch. There's gonna be some strange stuff going on. Watch.
수업 끝나신 건가?
네, 방금
저 임기사. 괜찮습니다. 그럼 뭐 쌤 좀 모셔다 드리지 뭐.
이렇게 밤늦은 시간에 이 동네 혼자 내려가시.
But they would end up going to the same house, no?
제시카 선생님, 이왕 타신 김에 제가 쭉 모셔다 드려도 될까요?
아니요. 괜찮아요. 그냥 까지만 태워다 주세요.
Yeah, because they would end up having to go to the same house.
네, 전철 말고
3번 출구에서 남자친구 만나기로 했거든요.
Set him straight. She realized that too. So like when I first saw the dad, I was like, oh, maybe they're getting a relationship. But then I saw him and I was like, wait, low-key, maybe they would. Oh, she's taking off her John so she could leave it in the car probably.
벤츠는 대리보다는 그 대치.
I'm confused on why she took that off.
스타라 오픈 전에 그 사이 한.
카스타라 망한디지 빨래.
They're probably gonna show it again later or something.
그럼 우리 바로 진행하는 거야?
내가 그 집 벤치에
Yeah.
세팅을 하긴 했거든.
그럼 바로 시작하는 거네. 와, 여기 진짜 상징적이다.
Trying to set him up.
싸움가 난리던데? 감동 막 이러면서.
인터넷에서 미술치료?
I know it.
뭘 갑자기 막 쳐 울더라니까. 그냥 내가 어이가 없어가지고.
He's gonna see the underwear. At least he grabs it with the. Oh, he's gonna need a new driver. There's a trap to fire the driver. And you hire the dad. Oh, that's why he was asking about her dad being the driver. Oh my god.
주인님 찬스 막어?
아니 생활이고 다 좋은데.
They on it.
아니 그리고 굳이 할 거면 제 앞자리에서 턴을 넘어오는 걸까? 다리 뭐 정액방울 떨어뜨리면 직성이 풀리나?
They're gonna be turned on.
근데 어떻게 입던 팬티를 까먹고 갈 수가 있지?
빼먹을 게 따로 있지?
They knew it was a setup.
나는 그 여자의 상태가 매우 의심스럽다 이건데 이해가 돼?
He thinks it's a young girl?
오마이 필로폰 코카인 막 이런 거. 어떡하지 그럼? 하얀 가루 같은 거 나오면 당신도 큰일 나죠.
좀 릴렉스.
Yeah, this is not about the epidemic at all.
아 그렇다고 바쁜 내가 그런 마주보고 자네 왜 내 차에서 그렇게 따지는 것도 좀 웃기고.
그럼 웃기지.
그래서 말인데.
Oh, it's the teacher. Thought it was the daughter at first because I wasn't really looking. I was reading the subtitles.
잘했어요. 너무 잘했어.
근데 그분 무슨 일 있었나요?
아유 아무튼 그 이윤 기사가
This is crazy.
뭐 어떤
She knows the driver and she can hire her dad and she's gonna say it's somebody else.
사님이라고 점장 저도 어렸을 때부터 삼촌 거리면서 따랐.
그런 분이 계세요?
제가 너무 온화하셔서
Yo, what if
잘 아는 사람 소개가 아닌다면은 진짜로 못 믿겠어. 근데 그분은 쭉 봐온 분이니까 이게 얼마나 마음이 놓이냐고.
what if they slowly start trying to get into their house and then somehow taking over and acting like they're them, or just like
믿는 사람 소개로 연결 일종의 뭐랄까 믿음의 벨트?
they're gonna like take over their house or like try to like phase them out essentially. That would be crazy.
선생님, 말씀이 길어지시네요.
Damn, so they gotta get a car. They can't use like the company car or something. I guess you gotta look the part.
회의 중이시네요?
Or maybe they were just at the Benz dealership to get used to the cars, to act like they know what he's doing. But really, he never really drove one before until then.
한 남자와 매일 일종의 동행이 아닐까? 이런 마음으로 하루하루 해와서 세월이 참 빠르네요. 예.
It's a test. He's noticing that the coffee isn't really like moving much with his maneuvering.
기본적이면서도. 예.
This is interesting. And I'm also like getting hyped because I'm kind of like catching on. I don't know if people would catch on this quickly, but I feel like I'm doing pretty well.
난 복숭아 제일 좋아하는데.
깎아달라고 하지.
복숭아는 못 먹어요. 금지과일.
Oh, she might set up the daughter to a... Oh, peaches? Oh, they're gonna set it up.
들은 바에 의하면 엄청 심한 복숭아 알러지 알레르기가 있다는 거야. 그 왜
Oh my goodness.
그 털 1m 근처에만 가도 곤란해 천식에 난리가 난다네.
Oh my goodness.
전혀 없는데 그랬다니까.
Look at dad's in the back.
통화 내용이 또 들려오니까
감정이 너무 막 여기 위에 올라가 있는데 그걸 좀
어쩔 수 없이 이해했어요.
이걸 좀 함축.
They're so good at this, I'm getting uncomfortable.
그것도 말씀드리지만 이게 그 아주머니께서
Because I like, ideally you would want their, like, all right, you're gonna finesse. But I feel like they also don't have the best intentions overall once they get what they want. And that makes me concerned. If it was just to get the job, okay, I guess. But I feel like they're gonna get the job and do something more.
크리스마스 실 사서 붙이고 막 그런 시절 얘긴데.
한국 현재 결핵 발생률 1위라며
보니까 이 아줌마 시침.
It's funny because this family doesn't realize one by one people in their family are taking over. And it's all started by men leaving to study abroad. That's crazy. This is crazy. Oh yeah, so she's gonna see her probably washing dishes too. This is crazy.
혹시라도 이걸 쓸 찬스가 있으면 막이긴 한데.
Oh, she's gonna put that hot sauce on a napkin so it looks like it's blood. Wow. I mean, how the mom doesn't see this, I don't know, but... And he throws the hot sauce in the same thing. There's a French movie I saw in my French class in college. I forgot what it was called, but it was pretty good like this. Like it had like multiple, like, I don't know how you even call it. I'll try to find it one day.
어쩔 수 없이 말씀을 드린 건데 오해를 하면 제가
아 그건 걱정 마세요. 아줌마한테도 결핵 얘기를 안 하고 심플하고 조용하게 검증된 방법이에요. 이게 제일 좋.
뭐 그럼
저기 손 씻으셨어요?
Yeah, cross that touch barrier. Then he used to play with her too. That sucks. Hopefully she catches on to what the family's doing and like tries to help make it make sense. She seems like a good person.
김 기사님, 그 갈비찜 잘하는데 혹시 좀 아세요?
저녁 밖에서 드시고 들어가시는.
그죠.
I wouldn't be surprised if one day he tries to eat out and goes to his house by accident and sees them all there.
그래도 여러모로 아쉽죠. 집안 구석구석 관리도 잘하고 딱 잘 지켜. 없는 사람이 제일 싫어하는데 뭐래나 그 단점은 딱 하나? 맨날 뭐 2인분을 드셨대나 뭐.
I feel like the weak point is like foreshadowing the son and the daughter having some type of relationship. That'll be the weak point that breaks up their whole operation, if any at all.
멤버십 위주로만 운영이 되고요. 가사 도우미, 간병인 또 저 같은 엄선된 베테랑급 공급하는 그런 전문 회사라고.
What if the dad makes his way to finessing the wife, and then the mom makes the way to finessing the dad, and they get him eventually to die of suspicious circumstances, and they take over the house and all? That'll be insane.
안녕하세요. 더케어 시니어 어드바이저.
Why would you use the same voice?
네네. 거기가 더케어 본사 맞...
I mean, obviously she might change it a little bit, but she should like.
근데 지금 전화 주신 분께서 기존 회원이 아니시.
그럼 어떻게 해야 되는 거죠?
몇 가지 서류들을 좀 준비해 주. 혹시 지금 메모가
Or they're gonna write down.
가족관계 증명서,
Oh my God, yeah, they're gonna take their identities.
소득 확인용으로 소득 증빙 서류, 바로 열고 토지 대장.
토지 대장이요? 예.
That's basically what I was trying to get at before about them like slowly phasing them out to take their identities, but I couldn't phrase it that well. Are they gonna hear them on the walkie-talkie? Oh.
형이 너 수업중에 나오면 어떻게?
Ooh.
바쁜데 시간도 없는데 어떻게 언제?
Are the walkie-talkies gonna be their downfall?
왜 이래 또?
It smells her.
우리가 비누를 제각각 다른 걸로 써야 하나?
저희 빨래 세제도 섬유유연제도 그렇고
빨래를 사람별로 다 따로따로 돌리란.
Bro, they have so much money. And you telling me what are we going towards? Why are they still living like this?
반지하 냄새야. 이 집을 떠나야 냄새가 없어진다고.
아무튼 우리가 이런 고민을 하고 있는 거 다 작년이냐 이 말이지. 그쵸? 우리도 경비원 한 명만 뽑아도
Man, if Min comes back, he's like, where everybody go? A whole new house.
우리는 온 식구가 전원 취업해.
What if they kill Min?
박 사장님께 이 자리를 빌어 감사의 기도를 드리고 아이 기우 이놈이 친구 하나 기가 막힌 놈을 예이 씨발 꼭 한 잔만 날려고 하면은
No, what? Out of all things he could have grabbed, kidding me? Yeah, like what's good with him? I feel like that's symbolic of him not like caring about things. Hey yo, I'm swinging at him once he runs out of his stream. The dad and him being in the same frame. That's gonna be the downfall. I'm calling it. Dad missed entirely.
또 영어 공부하면 안 돼?
너 또 출발하는 거야, 자기 왜 그러니?
Oh shoot. They're all gonna leave the house, and then the other family's gonna take it over. Maybe the walkie-talkies are gonna catch him.
맞다, 그 빔 프로젝트 아시죠? 그 야외용 빔 프로젝터 그것도 챙겨줘요? 네. 캠핑용 우비 그것도 어디 그 찾아봐요. 아시죠 이제? 루니베리는 꼭 이거. 네네.
Yeah, warm this bad boy back up.
수영으로 마구 뛰어다니까 직성이 풀려. 그러니까 이거 저기 쭝이다. 이거.
She not leaving. Hey yo.
아들.
Trying to see if that's like the poster.
자식밖에 안 덥나?
집에 누워서 하늘 보고 있는 거거든. 되게 좋아.
Nose itches. Voss water. Damn.
엄마도 물 줄까?
I had a Voss water bottle before. It was plastic though. It wasn't.
텔레파시 땡큐.
It was a good plastic though. Yeah, they're taking over for sure. Oh, you're gonna find some stuff in there. She gonna break something? That was idiotic as hell. What the hell?
아버지!
Yeah, you can tell they can't have nothing nice.
하나 더 섞어드리겠습니다.
Okay.
나름 운치가 있네. 정원에는 피.
Damn, that looks sick.
우린 위스키를.
근데 아들, 아까부터 들고 다니는 그 노란색 그거는 뭐냐?
She's writing love letters about him in there.
와, 진짜 극혐.
좋은 취지에서 서로 더 깊게
Keep up the facade.
야, 둘이 사귀냐?
나 진지해. 걔도 저 되게 좋아하고요. 얼마 전에 아니다. 정식으로 사귀자고 하려고요. 진지하게.
Taking Min's girl. Some sister, your girl.
걔 괜찮더라. 남자 연하니. 이 부장한데 발랑 까진 것 같진 않고.
Little do they know.
결혼식 하긴 알바 졸라 많이 뛰었잖아.
나는 생판 모르는 년 부캐까지 봐. 큐덕의 니년이 연기력이 늘어.
또 연기력이지만 이 댁 식구들.
I was gonna say that too. That the family seems pretty gullible, but yeah, especially the madam. Yeah.
야야야 제시카.
야, 너 아까 욕조에서 목욕할 때 어울린다 그래야 되나? 분위기랑 잘 맞아. 우리랑은 달라. 진짜 아버지, 얘가 아까 그 욕조에 앉아가.
I'm just waiting for her to spill it on the couch, but I guess she won't.
이 집에서 오래 산 느낌? 그래서 많이 느끼잖아. 우리께 된다면, 우리가 산다 치면.
I wonder why the person I'm thinking of posted this and said that this movie is like relevant to the time period we were in 2020. I'm wondering what the context, the underlying notion was about.
왜 니네 우리 집 그거 있잖아 형광등 그냥 바퀴벌레들이 뭔지 알지? 뭔지 알지?
자 듣자니까 바퀴벌레?
응.
They're gonna be each other's downfall.
아 왜 그래요? 안 돼요. 죽어요.
These people make me sick, honestly. Like, I thought it was funny before, and obviously I knew what they were doing wrong, but the man just broke glass and all that. Like, what's good with you, bro? Like, they really like treat things as if they own it all. Like, the world revolves around them. She's eating dog snacks. Don't let that be men. He gonna kill him if it's men.
문 좀 열어주시겠어요?
어떻게?
계획이 없던 건데.
죄송합니다. 아이고 이쪽.
This is dumb. Why would you let them in?
무기는 좀 여기다가.
아이고 그거 금방.
You better follow her. Don't be dumb.
저거다가 언제 치워?
밑에 뭘 놓고 가신 거예요?
Nothing.
같이 내려가 보시겠어요?
She gonna beat her ass. Alright, now family's being dumb now. I ain't gonna lie. So. Get your ass down there. She's trying to live up a whole lie of a life, but she's lazy to even do stuff.
이거 좀 밀어줘요. 저쪽에서 땡겨.
There's a head in the room. She dead?
놀라셨죠?
A head in the room that they gonna learn about? Oh my god, they can put the family in there? Her family was living there. Her family was living there the whole time? Or maybe that family is like a killer family?
근데 배가 너무
며칠을 굶은 거야.
Oh wow.
배 많이 고팠지? 괜찮아.
She was living worse than them.
좋은 분이셔. 저분 덕분에 여기 들어온 그게 장롱 밑에 낑겨갖고.
어쩐지 아무리 해도 안 열리더라고.
다 뭐야? 압니다. 황당하신 거.
Oh, she gonna let him die so he can't catch them.
막내 다송이하고는 아직도 문자를 그도 캠핑 가는 거 지금 온 거예요. 단둘이 얘기 좀 하고 싶어요. 토킹 오빠. 걱정 마세요.
You're nosy as hell, bro.
저희는 불우해요. 돈도 없고 이렇게 4년 넘게 숨어있는데도 지지를 않아. 그놈들
That man's just deep throating. He not even, bro. Take a bite.
일주일에 한 번씩만. 일주일에 한 번씩만. 언니
뭐야?
You lost all your leverage, dumbass.
쇠시가 김 있어?
Yeah, now you're gonna have to kill him.
내가 찍은 거 이거 사모님 번호로 전송할까 하는데 어떻게들 생각하셔?
저기 아주머니 여기서 일자리를 너무
시끄러! 어차피 이판사판이야. 다 같이 경찰서 가든지 감방에.
Just send it now. No point of talking more.
미쳤어 지금? 그런 동영상
He a coward, bro. You got the husband hiding behind the wife. What's good with him? You got a random dude yelling at your wife and you gonna...
그분들한테 왜?
가까이 오지 마. 안 그러면 전송 버튼 눌러버린다.
아주머니
Lock him down there. Lock him down there. Lock him down there.
올라가자 여보. 당신 오랜만에 프레시한 공기 좀 마셔야 돼.
Phone. Oh my god, he crawling on him. Lock him down there. I think they're gonna be stupid and not take advantage of their situation and then end up.
전송 버튼이 완전히 무슨 미사일 버튼이네. 아니 저 양반들 꼼짝을 못하잖아.
Why'd you let them come back up? Jesus Christ. He's like a bunch of idiots in just one room together.
무식한 것들아.
저분들이 뭘 알겠어. 진짜 햇살 좋을 때 여기서 햇빛을 딱 쬐다 보면 그 어떤 예술적 터치가 느껴지지.
I feel like you're not gonna capitalize on this opportunity and do something stupid, and the family's gonna come out on top again. It's a 4-on-2. Let's be for real, for real. Your husband don't even count, honestly. Hopefully they press send by an accident. Kill her by an accident. Let's leave her in the basement. Pears, peaches. You think they'll teach him how to make it, but just drop her down the stairs, no? Oh my god.
오셨어요. 우리 짜파구리 먹자. 짜파구리.
Is the boy gonna act like he was sneaking in her room? All the blood's gonna be stained, right?
아유, 짜파구리는 그냥 아줌마. 아니다. 자봉이 오빠 먹으라고 하면 되겠네. 한우도 들었고.
Oh, no blood on the wall? Okay, that's very convenient. Grab it by the thing, no? Surprised it's not loud.
뭐야?
여보, 당신이 짜파구리 먹을래?
Them being down there was all part of the plan?
나 피곤하게 올라갔어.
그렇게 마음 민망하게 오늘도 잘 먹여주시고 재워주시고 리스펙트!
He knows they're down there?
감사 인사를 아예 단어째 올려보낼 아저씨 나이면 알잖아. 모르스부.
센서가 지멋대로야.
송이는 이런 거 알 텐데 스카우트니.
Why are you giving him so much intel?
쩔쩔매면서 생난리를 치나. 애가 뭔 세자마마도 아니고.
등인데요 뭐. 그럴 수 있죠.
That's one thing I find annoying when I watch movies or TV shows. When someone has the upper hand and they tell the opposition like their strategy and it just ruins their upper hand. She's up. She's probably dead, bro. Yeah, he banged her head again too. Oh, she's still breathing. Yeah, he's just dumb as hell for even thinking of leaving right now.
준이 왜 그래? 밑에 뭐 있어? 뭔데 그래? 엄마, 너무하다고 생각 안 해? 나도 짝박으로 죽게 나한테만 한 번도 안 물어볼 수 있어?
Alright, that was dumb. Why did she not check under? Because of food? How did she know that was made? Like, come on.
다섯? 뭐해?
It's gonna fall.
미쳤어.
야, 박다서!
They're gonna call
이놈의 자식 진짜.
the girl and the phone's gonna ring.
야, 다혜야. 오늘 핸드폰을 그렇게 오래 해. 빨리 올라가자. 여기는 거실. 들리나?
It's under the table?
마루에서 비상 대기 중이다. 오버.
Or it's next to the... Oh, okay. I was gonna say, maybe there's another walkie-talkie. That's gonna be next to the phone that they record everything on and...
전반적으로 말하는 행동이 선을 넘을 뺄국인 절대 손을 안 넘고 근데 냄새가 손을 넘지 냄새가.
뭔 냄새길래?
몰라.
Is he gonna kill them?
말로 설명하기 힘들고 지하철 타면 나는 냄새 있어. 그런 거랑 비슷해.
몰라, 난 너무 오래돼서 지하철 타본 적.
사람분들 특유의 냄새가 있거든.
He's gonna break. He's gonna kill their ass. Leave them downstairs. Inside with the tent right there.
여기 꼭 내 차 뒷자리 같지 않아?
다솜이 갑자기 나오면 어떡해.
괜찮아 씨. 그만 싹 빼면 되지.
안 되는데.
I'm about to cover my eyes. Hey, yo. So I got 2 kids here, pro. Do it clockwise. I'm about to write that one down. I feel like one of them was gonna fall. He's gonna look under the
윤기 사인이 흘리고 간 빨 수 있잖아.
마약 사줘.
Is she like... Is there more to them? Or is like one of them like... I don't know. Confused. I feel like there might be more to them. What if one of them down there is snoring? The tent light's still on. I wouldn't be surprised if dad just got like fed up and just killed them while they were sleeping. If you don't hurry up and move down the stairs, why are you just standing there? That was pretty easy. Is all that rain gonna flood the cellar or the basement or wherever? Or why did it concentrate on that crate? To think I thought this movie was gonna be about an epidemic of some sort or pandemic. I wonder whatever happened to the phone that they recorded this stuff on. I feel like all that heavy water has to symbolize something. They're beat. All that money they earned, what happened to it? Holy cow.
가만히 있어봐.
Would you not take off his mouth first?
아씨 어지럽네.
Oh my god.
여보, 내 진탕인가 봐.
Why would you not uncover his mouth when you had the chance? Oh shoot, is she going blind? These people are just dumb as hell, man. I guess this is all they really know.
뭐하냐 거기서? 어?
How did he escape? Come on. The little kid's smart. You put help me instead. No, help me. Is that flashing supposed to be Morse code low key too? I wouldn't be surprised if that's Morse code as well. I really want to know what they were doing with their money. They all made so much money from that family, I feel like.
어떡하실 거예요, 거기?
절대 실패하지 않는 계획이 만주라니. 무계획이야.
No reason to say that.
왜냐? 계획을 하면 계획대로 안 되거든 인생이.
So it gets deep.
애초부터 아무 계획이 없으니까 다 상관없는 거야. 나라를 팔아먹고 시발 다 상관없다 이 말이지.
And you can argue they're in their position because of that mindset.
죄송해요.
But it's heartbreaking that that's how he feels.
처음부터 제가 책임질게요.
뭔 소리야?
It's crazy too because a lot of them probably smell like crap.
나한테 달라붙는 거예요.
너 좀 자야겠다.
Meanwhile, the wife is all comfortable at the other house.
쌤, 일요일 아침에 죄송해요.
Morse code. He's gonna see his son did the Morse code, and then
1시에 들어올 테니까 그때까지 오시고 수업 한 회차로 쳐드릴게요. 이따 봐요.
she's gonna ask him to invite Kevin.
신호 쉬어야 돼. 어제도 너무 고생하고.
차로 한 바퀴 쭉 돌아야 되지 않나?
와인샵, 마트.
He's gonna check what's in the basement. Hear a loud noise.
뭐 그 덕에 캠핑 나가리 홀. 전화 위복이지 뭐.
He about to do some sicko stuff. Crash on purpose or something.
안 왔으면
She
어쩔
smells it.
뻔했냐고요. 아 그리고 선물은 진짜로
That's on the road.
자기 미니 쿠퍼니까 그냥 우리 차고 와.
He gonna crash on her side or something.
다들 멋있다, 그치? 이렇게 금방 모였는데도 다들 쿨하고 되게 자연스럽네. 나 잘 어울려?
뭐가?
Yeah, doesn't he stink too? She all making out with him and not noticing.
왜 어디 가게? 그냥 나랑 놀자. 저 썰렁한 사람들하고 뭐하게?
You gonna show the rock? She's like, hey, someone stole that from my house.
저 사람들이 아니라 더 밑에.
우와, 오빠 이게 뭐야?
What's the point of taking that out the bag? If you're being for real.
이 생일 케이크 들고서 행진 비슷한 거 할 거예요. 제시카 쌤의 습격하는 거. 인디안 도끼 막 휘두르면서.
Is he actually gonna kill them?
근데 이번 생일 더 유난히 신경 쓰네 저 사람.
애 많이 쓰시네요 대표님도. 하긴 뭐 어쩝니까 사랑하시는데.
어차피 오늘 근무인 거죠 이게. 그냥 뭐 이게 일의 연장이라고 생각하시고.
He always gets sketchy when he mentions loving the wife. Oh, he's gonna bash your head in with the rock? This dude is a weirdo. They about to bash his head in with the rock. Is that blood or is that her head? I can't even tell. I think that's her head. Honestly, kill him. Ooh, clean. Yes, bash that. Oh my god, he escaped. Pick up the thing that's dragging you, you idiot. Jesus Christ. And he wants to go to college? Homie, dumb as hell. Yeah, like, I'm not even mad at that. Like, you dumb as hell, my boy. So they're gonna escape and kill everyone there, I bet. You gonna do it again? Coño! They really showed that? Is he dead? I assume so, but his arm flew up. I mean, he's probably dead now. I think if he was dead, his body shouldn't have moved. But he probably definitely dead now. Oh, Jesus Christ. Get the knives. He getting food? Oh, no, yeah, he getting knives. Yeah, kill them all, honestly. They might kill him with the Indian axe. They might think it's a part of the show. Coño! It's a ghost seizure. Blast her ass. Homie, what are you doing? You about to butch your wife.
김기사! 뭐해! 아빠 그만 좀 눌러서 더 아픈 것 같아.
자기 던지라고 그냥!
You can throw it at them. Drive yourself.
박사장님.
나 알아?
The smell. He gonna lose it. He gonna lose it, yeah. He don't even care about him dying. He just worried about the smell. He's like 8 rules to the face.
지금 웃는 건가?
아니 잠깐만.
의사같이 안 생긴 의사가 말했습니다.
내 수술 직후에는 이런 경우가 있어요. 그 웃는 거죠. 아무 이유 없이. 여기 내 말 들려?
Is he gonna end up like the dude in the basement?
피를 엄청 많이 흘렸다는 얘기를 들었을 때도 사문서 위조, 폭행치사 그러나 정당방위 말들은 많았지만
What happened to the sister? Is she dead?
저는 계속 웃었습니다.
I don't know about how I feel about her dying and him not. I'm not gonna lie.
그들을 하나하나 다시 찾아볼 때는
I feel like only one of them out of the 4 dying is kind of trash.
형사들 미행도 뜸해질 무렵 그 산에 올랐습니다. 그 산에 올라가면 그날따라 왠지 그 힘든데도
Should have moved out. Different families in there. Yeah, he's probably in there in the basement. They're gonna show him now, right? That's dark. Wait, so did he like really not think to go help him? Like, I assume he probably doesn't know
아들아,
he's down there, but like,
혹시 이
I feel like that'd be
편지를
the
읽을 수도 있게.
best guess, and at this point, you just letting him starve? Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I was wondering if he'd be able, if he's down there, if he get his own food, because that's broken, but looks like he fixed it. So yeah, he probably doesn't need something to get his food.
워낙 끔찍한 사건이 일어난 집이니 당연히 집이 금방 팔리지 않을 테고.
There's ghosts, there's value, they said, right?
빈집에서 오래오래 버티느라.
A new family moved in and now you got food.
그래도 집이 한동안 비어 있었던 덕 누구냐? 저기 예의를 갖춰서 보내드릴 수가 있어.
Oh my god, I thought he was gonna say he ate her.
한국에 온 지도 얼마 안 되는 결국엔 집을 팔더라고. 애들은 외국인 학교에 붙박이 가정부가 24시간 집에 있다 보니
You'll start the scheme all over again.
모든 것이 아련해진다. 너한테 편지라도 한 통 썼구나. 꾹꾹 눌러서 보내다 보면
Imagine you just get to the mountaintop at halfway through or at the end. So you miss like most of the speech, most of the letter. So their home is better now that none of them have a job? Come on, let's be real. You're gonna be tight, bro.
저는 오늘 계획을 세웠습니다. 근본적인 계획입니다.
No plan at all.
돈을 벌겠습니다.
Oh, okay. He's gonna buy the house. Oh my god, don't tell me he's gonna buy the house. That would be actually so fire.
하지만 나의 사이즈도 아주 그냥 써요. 아무한테나 보여주는 건 아닌데.
돈을 벌면
귀한 분 오셨어요.
Wow, that makes this movie a lot better.
이사 들어간 날에는 저는 엄마랑 정원에 있을게요. 햇살이 워낙 좋으니까요. 아버지는 그냥 계단만 올라오시면 됩니다.
Wow, this movie got some brownie points towards the tail end. I don't even know if I could put into words like the lessons this movie like teaches. Who lives there now?
그날이 올 때까지.
Oh wow, so that wasn't real? That was just a foreshadow?
그럼 이만.
I guess the assumption is that it does happen, so. Holy cow, wow. Whew. Well, that's my reaction. Let's get into the review. Wow, that was intriguing. It definitely took turns that I did expect and didn't expect, especially the end. That was wild. Wow, that's pretty cool. I don't know how I feel about just jumping around a little bit. I don't know how I feel about the end, that part where it looks like he's rich and buys the house just for it to end up with him not being at that point yet. Like he's just basically saying that's his goal, and it kind of just makes you visualize his goal. I feel like on one way that's much cooler because it makes it like a little more realistic and like really focuses on how he views plans differently than his dad. But on the other hand, it's kind of like not giving me that perfect ending, you know, like the happy ever after. I think overall it's a plus. I think overall it's definitely better in every respect. I think me just being like someone who likes to see the confirmed, like confirmation happy ending, kind of leaves it up to interpretation or perspective or personal opinion on whether or not he was able to make that dream happen. Whereas I kind of like definitives in terms of having a happy ending. So, wow, that movie was really good though. And to think that I thought this movie was about a pandemic, that's insane. I'm really trying to remember what went on during this time for the person that I know to post this movie being really relevant at the time in 2020. I don't know. I really don't. I don't know if there was anything political where people didn't have so much, or I have no idea. But yeah, this definitely threw me a loop because I went in thinking it might be about the epidemic, pandemic, or something like that, and then it was completely different. And then like whatever happened to the pizza place? Homie said he was gonna pull up the next day for an informal interview, and it just got dropped. But yeah, I also thought it was kind of, I'm not gonna say dumb, because also habits. We're all creatures of our own habits, and to think that a family of 4 who don't have the best habits, especially as that I would imagine with money, to all of them to be in a situation where they're finessing a system to not save the money to get them out of the struggle. I guess that's realistic. I can totally see that happening for more people than not, unfortunately, just because they don't have the proper financial literacy, the mindset. I don't even know. They don't have like the fundamental way of thinking to try to be better, because they probably think it's a done deal and they can just live that way forever, like finessing, and not have to worry about actually putting that money to work. So yeah, that kind of sucked. But yeah, this movie definitely took turns I didn't expect. I did not. At this point, I'm going to just start answering questions. But yeah, it's interesting how, even, damn, I don't even know his name. How Kevin was basically grooming the girl, and that kind of went nowhere. Like, no repercussions for messing with a girl underage. Never got to hear back from Min, so that sucked. And then, we don't know what the status of that family was. I looked like the mom passed out at the end. The son had another seizure. Don't know if they survived. Don't really know if I guess we can speculate. I don't even want to say speculate, because it probably is in the tail end. They probably just showed that it confirmed that the person did die. The dad did die, based on the search for Kevin's dad and the language they used, or I think they mentioned a murder, a grisly murder, something like that. So I guess that's. But then again, were they talking about the guy in the basement? I don't know. I had to rewatch that, but I would assume he died for sure. But yeah, it sucks that the sister died. I'm kind of, because in one way it feels like Kevin kind of started all this trouble, so I would want him to die. But then also I feel like his sister was worse. So I don't know. Maybe it's dead even, and it's just unfortunate that, I don't know. But then again, if Kevin died, then the ending wouldn't be as cool as it was. So, but yeah, it definitely just seems strange how they definitely seem like they came out overall. I know losing a family member is hard, but if you really think about it, there's 3 of them left. The people in the basement, they both died. The well-off family, one of them died. One of them had a seizure, and who knows what happened. The mom passed out. Who knows what happened? It's just it just seems like they still came off over everyone, which is kind of strange. But I guess that's just how the cookie crumbles. But let's jump into more of these questions, because I'm about to be on a whole tangent answering them prematurely. So let's get ourselves organized. So why did I choose this movie? I chose this movie because I heard it was really good. I heard a lot of people talking about it, especially during that 2020 time frame, like I was saying. So one of my goals for this channel is to not only bring attention to the movies that I really like by watching them with some friends who haven't seen them before, to really give you guys the content and seeing someone's first time reaction, but also spreading awareness of the movies I do like, but also taking this time to finally watch movies that I've never seen before, and using this as a platform to kind of record my journey viewing these movies, and having a way for me to go back in time in the future to see my reactions to them. I really like documenting things, whether that's like videos of me and my friends doing funny stuff, or I just like documenting things and looking at it in the future and just remembering old times. So I think this would be a great opportunity for me to watch these movies that I've always wanted to watch, and using this as a journey to find those movies that changed my life or movies that I enjoy so much. And I think we all have those movies where we're just like, damn, I wish I could rewatch this for the first time as if I'd never seen it before. And me doing this kind of gives me that benefit of whenever I do stumble upon that movie, I'll be able to watch this later back and kind of remember what my first time was like, which was awesome, which is awesome, not was awesome, which is awesome. So that's kind of why I did that. And so another way I stumbled upon this movie just by hearing it from other people is, as I mentioned in the previous reaction, something that I am doing is I'm going through the IMDb's top 250 movie list just to get an idea of what movies they think are the best movies of all time. And let me know if I'm misinterpreting what that list is really about. That's how I'm interpreting it. It seems like they're finding a balance between overall rating and number of reviews. So maybe that's why it keeps changing. It looks like the public can vote on what they rate it, and so maybe people are like myself are using IMDb to rate the movies, and that's what's shifting the ratings around. I mean the rankings around. But yeah, this movie at this time is, let's see, I think it was 34. I might have it still open. Yeah, so I reacted to Spirited Away. That was 31. I forgot to mention that in that reaction. But this is Parasite. It's ranked 34. Let me see if I quickly can check what it was when I did this last summer, because I do think it changed from when I was taking a quick glimpse yesterday, and maybe I didn't write it down, but I think it changed, but I didn't write it down, so I don't remember what it was before, unless I had it here. Let's see, I might have had it here actually, so it's my coming clutch. All this for it to probably not have changed. Yep, I have it here. What the heck, I just searched for it, and damn, sorry, I'm making this a lot longer than it needs to be, but I like to just document things, and that's what I'm gonna do. Yes, I know it changed. So it was 33 when I checked last year, and now it's 34, and it is Korean. Basically, I have like a tab within my Excel sheet that shows all my movies that I'm planning on reacting to, of movies that their rankings that I found out, and this one was 33. So definitely went up one. So I wonder what took its place. I did see movement from other ones too, so I'm not gonna do a whole comparison, but yeah, essentially that's why I chose this movie. I saw it ranked pretty highly, heard about it, and I definitely want to go through all the top 250 movies as well as other movies on this channel to get a better idea of what people are saying are the best movies, and as a movie enthusiast, see if I can agree or disagree while I document that journey. So what does this movie make me think about? What thoughts does it spur? It makes you wonder, and this is probably far-fetched, but it makes you wonder how applicable this is to like real world. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. Again, like, you could always use this excuse in a way to, or this reasoning in a way to say anything. But the world is so big, I would not be surprised if something like this actually happened or is happening somewhere. And I wonder, like, where did the director, whoever made this concept, whether it's a book or not, I have no idea. I can look into that after this. But how did they get the concept of this? Like, what gave them this brilliant idea? That's something I always wonder when I see something so amazing. I wonder, like, how do people get the inspiration, or what? Because, like, are they like sick in the head a little bit, or are they just really creative, or are they into something? Like, do they know something that we don't, kind of thing? So that makes me wonder that. But yeah, I'm also just wondering, where the hell is Min? What was that reaction like when he came back? Man literally asked his friend to do him a solid, and he literally ruined it for everyone. What else was I going to say earlier that I didn't want to say too early? I guess I'm wondering if he ever bought the house, like what the ending was truly like. Whatever happened to the family, like, I guess the dad died, but whatever happened to the seizure son, whatever happened to the mom, and whatever happened to the daughter. Like, she was in love with Kevin, and now that man is living his own life. Like, that's just seems interesting that there's like no follow-up. I guess she did go through a lot, so maybe she's mature enough to cut that off, or they're just preventing her in seeing him, so that makes it easier for her because they're like putting their foot down with that. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that as for things that I'm thinking about. But there's definitely more. I'm just like blanking on what it is now. So maybe as I go through the further questions, I'll remember and ramble on with those. What feelings did this create? I definitely laughed a bit, but I think the biggest feeling here was being really impressed by the planning and the strategy. I think is the biggest word I can use right now. Like the strategy that the family used of just slowly making themselves relevant in their lot in this other family's life was extremely dope. And like after like I think pretty early on I got the hang of it of like, oh my god, wait, is this what they're trying to do? Like once I realized it wasn't really about the epidemic anymore or a pandemic, I was just like, wait, I think I know what they're doing. Like they're trying to like finesse their ways in. It just worked out really, really well. I do think there was means for them to get called out or caught easier than I guess they never did get caught. So I do think that was kind of like, I guess in one way kind of good because it kind of like gives credence to their overall plan and strategy. Whereas if they did get caught, then kind of taints it a little bit. But I don't know. I feel like they were just a bit too sloppy for me to be okay with it happening as perfect as it did. So that kind of is unfortunate. But overall, I think that was like the biggest feeling of just being like impressed and like excited to see like, wow, these people are using their big brains and they're like strategizing how to finesse, and that's pretty interesting. So I thought that was pretty dope. So what characters, ideas, or themes resonated with? So what moments, characters, or ideas resonated with me? I would say the overall idea of like this, like especially the dad. But and I'm sorry, I'm not the best with the names right now because they were in Korean, so it's kind of hard to bring them back to recollection or even pronounce them. But the wealthy dad, how he viewed the poor dad, like this, like talking about the smell and how he viewed other people around him. Like I see, like he's just like better than them, and he can just, this is their job, so they just need to do as he says, kind of thing. Like that overall idea, showing like entitlement and privilege, was interesting, and I guess overall as a family perspective too. But I think that moment where it really gets highlighted is when his son is having a seizure. The poor daughter's Jessica is stabbed and dying, and then homie from the basement is like stabbed on top of the keys, and he's about to die. And then all this rich dad is thinking is the smell. Like that's like the main thing that's getting to him. Like that's insane. And I think that just goes to show like how he views things, which is unfortunate. But that's the idea and moment that resonated with me of just like people just being so entitled to just feel like they run the world and can do whatever they want. And then also even just like the poor family just like strategizing their way into a way out, and then them just not capitalizing on it effectively to give them an actual way out. That kind of sucked. And I know that there's plenty of people out there that, and some they probably even know, that are essentially wasting opportunities. Whether the opportunities are coming honestly and organically is one thing, but overall just having the opportunity to do better and actively choosing not to for whatever reason, that's rather unfortunate. So that's the idea and moments that resonate with me, and not really any characters. For favorite moment, that's tough. I think I'm gonna say the ending is my favorite moment, just because I like how it came full circle with hopefully the son finessing and taking advantage of his actual plan of becoming successful, so that way his dad can come out of hiding and live a happy life. That would be insanely dope. Up until then, what I was gonna say overall it probably would have been, if it wasn't that, which it is, second place would probably be when they were plotting for the dad to be the driver, and I caught on really quick. I was like, oh wow, like that's what they're trying to do next. That's really dope. And I think that's such a high moment for me because it really started to like connect the dots in my head of like what their strategy for the movie was. And I thought that was pretty dope. And then after that, I think just naturally you would have to pay homage to Jessica making up that art therapy stuff. Like that was pretty like impressive how she just was working her way around, like finessing and just making things off the top of her head and sound incredible, and that was pretty dope. So I think that would be like an honorable mention or third place. So I think those moments would be my favorite moments. Least favorite moment has to be something related to the basement or just like, and I know this is like their downfall in a way, but I think one of my least favorite moments is when they were in the living room and they were just making a mess out of everything and just being really entitled to finessing what they got while the family was on a camping trip. Like that really annoyed me because just like people, like you're not even trying to do better. You're not even trying to at least hang out and kind of like brag in an organized, clean way. Like they're just really messy with everything they're doing, which is like, what the hell? So that kind of annoyed me a little bit. So that was probably one of my least favorite moments. And then also the whole entire dynamic with handling the people in the basement and the bunker. That was kind of unfortunate because like there was so many better ways to that could have been approached. Like even the people like with handling them, but even like the people in the actual bunker when they escaped with sending the recording. Like, why would you not send the recording? Like, how long do you actually think that your 2-on-4 is gonna be successful? Like, that just makes no sense to me. So, that's probably also highly up there for a least favorite moment. I don't think they take away from the movie. I think that's all purposeful, but it's just rather unfortunate that had to be the case. My favorite character, I really liked the rich mom. I'm not gonna lie. I thought she was pretty dope for the most part, and I think Jessica was either tied for first or a close second. I like how smart she was. She was really on her feet with her thinking and really impressive with bringing it all together. She was my second favorite character. Least favorite, I would have to say probably the daughter, the rich daughter. I feel like she didn't really add much to the movie. So I'm kind of like neutral on her. I'll say probably someone I liked even less than her would be one of the people from the bunker. I feel like they definitely just didn't capitalize on their moments well. Probably I'll say the guy in the bunker, the husband in the bunker. I feel like overall he had more opportunity, escape, and handle it well than he did. So like he killed one person, injured another, and that was basically it. Like I mean he went on a slashing spree, so he injured probably a few more people, but he was not successful overall, where there were opportunities for him to actually be successful in killing more people or escaping in a successful way. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too critical, but I feel like mentally he wasn't there, so that kind of led to his imminent downfall, which is probably all part of the plan since he was there for 4 years and went insane and mentally, and probably was a little mentally not there to begin with. I think they mentioned something about a war. So maybe he had maybe he was involved in a war of some sort and some lingering effects from that. But yeah, I would say he's probably my least favorite. For the biggest takeaway, I just think it is treat people how you want to be treated and treat people how they want to be treated. I know like the golden rule is treat people how they want to be treated or treat people how you want to be treated. But I remember going to a conference in like 2021, I think, or 2022, and one of the leadership things that we were taught at the conference was treat people how they want to be treated. And I think there's a balance. Like it made it seem like at the conference like that's the real golden rule. But I was like thinking in my head, like if they want to be treated like crap, are you going to treat them like crap? That makes no sense. So I think doing both is the golden rule. And so like you just see like a sense of entitlement from the rich dad throughout like the whole movie. And the mom is like that in a way too, but she's just extremely nice. Whereas the dad was nice, but you could see he's a little standoffish as well and entitled. But like yeah, treat people how you want to be treated, treat people how they want to be treated, and like people come from different backgrounds, and you need to understand that before you start judging people or like talking without knowing, because like constantly they were just bad mouthing that family, not knowing that they actually come from like the slums and are just trying to make a living. Not that those people should have been in a position to know that they were talking about them in that way, but overall like you just kind of gotta think like, rather than bad mouthing people, which I'm sure we all do in a way, but about like how you can help them instead. Or like, for example, if the dad was bothered by the smell that came with the driver, then just be like, okay, what can I do to help him? Is he going through something at home? Does he not have the resources to clean his clothes properly or take a shower properly? Maybe I'll pay him extra, or maybe I'll ask him, or maybe I'll just say, hey, feel free to shower when you get here. Kind of thing. I don't know, like try to do something if you see someone in need, or you I don't know, I guess just think critically before you speak. I think that's the biggest thing right there. But yeah, everyone comes from different walks of life, and we just gotta be cognizant of what we're saying, who we're saying it about, and what we're doing to make changes if any change is warranted. So would I rewatch this movie? Yeah, I would. I definitely would. It'd be interesting to watch this movie with someone else for the first time. So that'll be something fun for me to do, and see their reaction, and hopefully they like it. I know I've had an encounter a few times on my channel where I'm just like really nervous, like having my friends watch a movie for the first time that I really like, and it not always being as highly viewed as I would have liked. But that's the business, you know. You gotta put yourself out there and hope that they enjoy it enough to watch it again, or at least like tell other people about it. But you're not always gonna have those opportunities. At the end of the day, everyone's their own person, so all we can do is really just show people and let them decide for themselves if they like it or not. So I think this would be a movie that my friends would like for sure. But if they don't, then I'm just gonna be like what the heck? So yeah, this is definitely a movie I would rewatch again personally. Especially now that I know what it's going to happen. I wonder how the second time watching is going to be. I think the overall strategy of it just really like fascinates me. I'm a really big thinker, and I like that part of the movie. But yeah, I wonder if there's things that I missed. I know I definitely overanalyzed, like them spraying the pizza boxes with extermination stuff. Like I definitely was overthinking stuff. But now that I know what it's about, maybe if I rewatch it, I can maybe catch up on a few more things. And with that, it's time for the infamous Rand rating, where I rate movies on a scale 1 through 11. It's essentially a scale 1 through 10, with 11 being for the utmost spectacular, best movies of all time, Mount Rushmore-esque, life-changing, you name it, whatever your favorite movies are, whatever you think an 11 is. So what would I rate the 2019 movie Parasite? I'm going to give Parasite a 9.5. I was thinking 9.3 or 9.7. Just because like a 9.7, I think this movie was pretty dope and different. But I think that's a little high because of some of the things that were going on in the movie, like the family just being careless, and like the many opportunities they could have got called out if someone actually tried, use their brain. And then I feel like a 9.3 was a little too low. Because overall, like the critical thinking and like the overall conclusion of the movie was pretty dope. So I'm gonna settle with the 9.5. I think that's a great in between. Like it's literally in between both of those two, which is well. So that would be my ranking, or yeah, I guess that would be the terminology. That would be my ranking for Parasite at 9.5. I hope you enjoyed watching me react and review this film. Down below, let me know what you thought of my reaction and my review. Was I too critical? Was it not critical enough? Did I miss anything? Is there something that you wish I caught on to? Or do you think I did a good job catching some things that maybe you didn't even catch on to? You saw me answer some questions. I'm going to leave those same questions down below in the description. And I would love for you to participate by leaving your answers to those questions down below. If there's any other questions you would like me to answer, leave it down below and I'll do my best to get to it. Or if there's other questions you think I should ask for future movies, let me know down below. If there's any fun facts about this movie also that you think I should know about, please let me know. I definitely love learning about those fun facts, like in particular in the poorhouse when they were experiencing that flooding and the light kept flicking. Was that like actual Morse code? Does that mean something? I wouldn't be surprised if it did. If you really enjoyed my reaction, you can check out the full-length reaction on my Patreon, link down below as well. My goal with this channel is to create a community of people that come together and watch these movies, but also analyze them critically, as well as sharing them just to bring more insights and more exposure to the film industry. So if you really enjoyed this one, feel free to share with your friends. And if there's any other movies you want me to react to, comment down below and I'll do my best to prioritize them. As for staying up to date with me, feel free to turn on post notifications so you know when I post, and check out my social medias down below so you know when I'm about to post and what I'm doing. That's all for me. Right now you're going to be able to click on the screen another standalone movie, or what YouTube thinks you would enjoy the best. If you want to be different and make your own path, check out my channel and choose the next movie you would want to watch. See you at the next one.